All right, everybody. Boom, 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 boom. We're going to get right back into the improv Love Fest 2021 Curious Comedy Theater. Here come the improvisers.
Oh my God. We're going to be sisters-in-law. Ah! Yes, yes. Oh my God. I'm so excited. Mwah, 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 mwah.
Oh. What? Oh. Congratulations.
Mm. Oh, it's okay. You always say, you can't choose your family. Well, you can now.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. I said to myself, Cordelia, you just gotta, be strong. This is a great time. This is a great family, and I'm so glad to be a part of this. I just hope, we're gonna have so much fun together over the next couple of years.
Oh my God, Cordelia. I never thought I could choose a better crime family to be connected to than yours.
Stop. I mean, I'm just so glad that all that networking has worked out, really. But I felt so glad that I found not only a great sister-in-law, but also a true friend.
We are uniting continents in crime.
We really are. Honestly, the East End dogs. My God, this is their first foray into the US. So I honestly, this is exciting.
Oh, well, we need to plan a crime.
Plan a crime. Step 1, plan a crime. I was in that meeting.
Love it. You got the handbook.
I did. I admit I'm not as experienced as all the other boys and all my brothers and stuff. But hey, you know what? We all start somewhere.
Absolutely. Well, and I will tell you, I'm surprised.
Surprised?
I'm surprised that you got that ring on that finger.
It was very darling, and when your brother gave it to me, I was like, oh goodness, it is a little on the small side, I will admit, but it's pretty. You know what? Size doesn't matter. That's why I say to your brother.
Hold on, are you insulting the ring?
No, I think it's gorgeous. Some people think I'm a bit, out there and stuff. So something demure and something small. I think perfect.
A minute ago, you were condescending about the ring.
What? Oh no, darling, don't worry. It's because I'm British. Usually anything I say, people take the wrong way, that there's some hidden meaning. No, I'm as straight-laced as they come.
So you're saying this is a cultural issue? We're just not understanding each other's communication?
Oh, but we get used to it after a while. Don't worry. I mean, you know how it is with Americans. You sort of smile and then insult people, but then it's okay. And British people, they have sarcasm, and then people don't get it. It's all bound to happen.
Mm-hmm. You know what happens when I'm insulted?
Oh, yes, I did. I heard what happened to Benny. Whew. Terrible bad luck.
That wasn't luck.
Right. Well, look, I feel the mood has changed a little bit. I can feel it in my sort of, but look, let's start afresh. Let's plan a crime. You take the first step. I'm all ears. I'm ready to listen to the best.
Well, I've met a woman in prison, but let's be honest, we're dating.
That's fab news. Congratulations.
The thing is, she got out and she has mad embezzlement skills.
No way.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. I think we should embezzle. I think we should branch out. We've been mostly a murder family, and I think we should move. I think we should get into more white collar crime. And I think you could be the person to spearhead that.
Me to spearhead? I would be honored, absolutely honored. Yeah, of course. Well, I don't know much about embezzling, but if you've got your contact and I can bring this. Oh, perfect.
So here's what I need you to do.
Okay.
So she's in a Jenga league.
Right?
I need you to infiltrate the Jenga league. She says there is money galore in the Jenga league.
Oh, yeah. You know what? My brother Sammy, he was talking about this. It was all blowing up over Reddit and stuff. Yes, I've done my I've played it. Well, I've only played it a couple of times in my youth, but I'm sure I can get back into it. No problem.
Yeah. So they play on Thursdays.
Thursdays, okay.
Yeah. At this business where she works. There's a man named Roger.
Roger.
Who's her boss. So what I want you to do, hop on a plane, get over here.
Right now?
Well, Cordelia, obviously you'll need to get a ticket. You'll need to plan this.
Sure. But like this Thursday, like this coming Thursday.
I mean, you can make it this week.
It's a bit tricky. I do have quite a few engagements, you know, a little soiree here, little networking there, all that sort of thing.
Do this or not?
Oh no, I do. I just know you wanted to do it like right now. Of course I can get packed. I can you know just throw off Prince Harry and all that sort of thing. It's totally fine.
You're connected to Harry?
Well, yes. I mean, to be fair, he's just stopping by. Obviously, he's moved to Canada and stuff. But you know, just having a little soiree, little tit-to-tat, you know, catching up because it's been quite a year.
Well, that's a much bigger fish.
Oh, really? I mean, I do have a policy about not fleecing like really close friends.
You did read the manual.
Yes, I know that's like number 2 is like keep your enemies close, but always fleece your friends closer. Like,
yes.
Yeah. Well, okay. All right, I'm in. I'm all in.
Okay, so tell me how you'll embezzle from Harry.
Oh, well, it's quite simple. Obviously, since he stepped back from being one of the actual royals, he doesn't have anywhere that he can hide all the jewels and all the stuff that you get as part of the severance packages. Yeah. So normally he just carries it around in his backpack. He's very down to earth.
The jewels in his backpack?
I know. I said, why not have a briefcase from Le Croix? And he said, no, I'm a man of the people, Cordelia. And I was like, oh, beggars can't be choosers.
Huh. I think you should get him in.
I will do my best.
Done.
Cordelia, my dear, it's so good to see you again.
Warren, hello, darling. How are you?
Oh, so good. I mean, Harry's so happy to hear that you're back in the States, and he and Megan can't wait to visit you.
It's fine. It's only for a brief spot. You know, I have to. Well, I'm sure you saw the news, but I had to vacate my London premises to get here. But it's all fine. A little misunderstanding.
I'm sure it is. Now, I mean, I'm happy to bring you to Jenga Club with me as well, but I must admit I was a little surprised when you called me out of the blue. It's been, what, 5-6 years?
Warren, I remember how good you were at it. You were like the captain of the Jenga Club, and well, I must admit I was a bit clumsy when I played, but I was hoping you could teach me, and you know, because I really want to get back in touch with my board game roots.
Well, it's quite simple. I mean, do you merely just remove a block, place a block? That's all there is.
But yes. No, Warren, please, I'm not one of those newbies that comes to these games. No. I need to know, how do you get a block out just using one hand?
See, that's the magic, Fiona. The magic is in you. I can't teach that to you. It only through experience can you learn.
Experience? But, well, I have tons of experience, and I have tons of friends, but you're saying it's inside me to be able to. Oh.
You have to be the block.
Sorry, be the block.
Be the block. You've got to think of that block, of all the little interconnected pieces of your life. that you're just moving around. I mean, I had to admit, I've heard some stories, Cordelia, about the family that you're marrying into, and I'm concerned that they're going to be moving your blocks around too much.
Warren, you may have heard some things, certainly after the, what was happening in good old London. But look, tell me, how would one know which block is the best one to move? Say, if you were trying to get into a better position.
Well, I mean, it may seem like the block that has a lot of money, a lot of connections, may be the best one to move. But when you really think about it, you must realize maybe it's the safer block I want to move. Maybe it's the one that is not quite so murdery. That might be the block that you want to move.
It sounds like Jenga has changed a lot. If there's lots of more rules about money and murdering. Gosh,
It's more of a metaphor.
Oh, Warren and your metaphors. You were always like this.
I merely want what's best for you, Cordelia, and frankly, I've missed our friendship. You've been over there back at home so long that frankly, I thought you'd forgotten about me.
Warren, I could never forget about you. I remember all those times when you would come share your lunch with me when I'd accidentally forgotten about it. The times where you shared with your money to go get the after school snack and stuff. Just because I'd lost my purse or misplaced my wallet. Warren, you are the best friend I could ever have. And yes, I admit I've not been as well as in touch as I should have been. And I will admit I am someone that gets taken away by the lights and the pretty things, but I remember those who were loyal to me and to the East End dogs as well.
Well, I had to admit I sometimes feel that it's only the fact that I started working for Harry that made you want to talk to me again. I kind of felt like you were using our friendship.
Warren. Look, you have so many transferable skills as the private bodyguard, but I honestly, it was just a happy accident, a small world. I mean, let's face facts, and between you and I, Harry's a bit of a bore. Like, he has a rucksack with his jewels on. Like, who does that?
Oh, he's not carrying the rucksack anymore.
Oh?
I'm carrying it for him.
Oh my God. But, Warren, what are you doing with that? That surely Harry should be having that.
He does. Or so we want people to think.
Warren. Oh, I knew you were smart. Excellent. Oh my goodness. So you're just having this here with me whilst we meet, whilst you're trying to teach me Jenga. Incredible.
Well, I'll be honest, Fiona. Cordelia.
So hey, Fiona is the my private disguise, so it's okay.
Cordelia, you've always been one of those blocks for me that I will move when you call.
Nobody has ever said that I'm their block. Oh.
These people you're involved with Cordelia, there's still time for you to move that block yourself.
Warren, can I be honest? Because you've known
I'm
me
not
so
sure
long.
if you can, but please do.
Warren, I put up this wall, this thing, because I don't think people would like the real me. And the only person who's actually seen the real me, is you.
The real you.
Yeah, and talking to you and talking about strategy and blocks and Maybe you're right. But I'm in too deep. I don't know how I can get out, Warren.
Knock over the wall. Just pull out the blocks, let it all fall down.
A literal tumbling tower. Of course, you're a genius. Oh, Warren, what can I ever do to thank you?
Just be my friend.
Always.
Crown, got the scepter. All right. Things in order still. Harry should be calling any time now, but yes. Twas the best of time. Ah,
Warren,
yes.
thank you very much for coming down to HR. I never like having these conversations. You appreciate the time you're taking out of your busy day.
No, please. Steve, what can I do for you?
It's just I've noticed that you've been taking a lot of PTO in the beginning of this year to go away. And I just hope you understand that you can't take every single personal time off in the first 2 months of the year when you haven't earned them.
Well, I mean, they're part of my compensation package. I imagined that I see. This is one of those things where just because I can do something by the book, I shouldn't have. I understand. I'm sorry.
But this is the third year in a row that you've done this, Warren. There's no excuses now. First time, I let it go. It's no big deal. I know you like traveling to different countries and different cities to
Yes.
participate in your little tournaments. But the second year, I said it's not going to happen again, Warren. And now, the first few days of February, you have no PTO. You have nothing the rest of the year, Warren. You haven't even earned them.
Steve, I feel like there's something more here. I mean, it's not. Yes, the PTO may be gone, and maybe I won't be able to take any time off the rest of the year. That's fine.
I know how much you make.
Steve, were you hoping we could go to Disney this year again?
Just wish you would spend more time here in this land, this office. All you do is jet away. You go and you leave. And this place is never the same without you.
You could jet away with me. I have frequent flyer miles. You could be my +1. I mean, I can't until next year because I'm out of PTO, but
Exactly, Warren. And remember, you've asked me that this is the third year going, Warren. First year was Paris. Last year, it was Thailand. Now, where are we going?
well, I have to go back to to London.
You said Disney.
Well,
Did I say Disney?
that's where I went. I just got back from there. But I'll tell you now. The next time I do accumulate PTO, paid time off, I'll save it for you. Well, I mean, save it for me, but I'll save it so we can do something together.
I don't believe you. I've given you 3 chances. My world is crumbling down, Warren. Do you see?
Well, let's just believe in the rule of 3. After that third chance, 4th time.
No. This relationship is so inappropriate, me being in human relations and you being in the department that you're in. I don't even know which department you're in. I know how much you make, though. It's much more than me. And you get much more PTO than I ever will.
I'm in security. And Steve, I have to be honest with you. You see, I've been taking the time off because I have a second career, a secret career.
I know, Warren. I know all about you. I'm in HR.
Then you know about the prince and my
Yes.
duties for him.
Yes. But I'm more concerned about your Jenga.
I do admit if I have to leave this place, the Jenga Club is the thing I'll miss the most. I feel like the Jenga tower of our friendship is now collapsing.
Oh, it's collapsed. I'm still picking up the pieces from 2 years ago. I had my heart set on Paris.
You never told me.
Yes, I did. Several times. You don't listen to me. You're just traveling the world, building up structures, temporary structures, when you have a permanent structure right here, Warren. I'm right here.
Then I'll take off my badge.
Yes. And your gun.
And my gun.
Your nunchucks.
Yeah, nunchucks.
Your throwing stars. Please leave 3. You were issued 3 in orientation.
Can I keep one of them, please?
No, they're all company issued.
3 throwing stars. Oh, here's my size. Oh, the bow staff. The katanas are in the car. I'm going to have to get those a little bit later.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm not really worried about those right now. Where does it go from here, Warren? What am I to do?
Well, give me my 3rd warning, and unfortunately, that means it's time for me to go.
You've made this very easy for me. I thought I'd be sending security in to keep you out of here and kicking and screaming, but
I have to go back to Canada to report back to the prince, but here, one last thing. It's a plane ticket to Vancouver with your name on it. You can fill in the date whenever you want. It's up to you.
Warren?
Yes, Steve.
You've spelled my name wrong. Certainly be held up at TSA if my name is spelled wrong. You don't even know me.
It's not with a PH?
No, it's with 2 V's and 2 P's. Steven.
To be fair, that's on you. Well, your parents, but goodbye, Steve. Until we meet again in Canada or Paris or Disneyland.
Or Thailand. Goodbye.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, sweetheart.
I have to say it's really great having you around the house more, but you seem pretty depressed.
Yeah, getting over a very strange relationship.
Oh, well, what? You just been a workaholic for so long, and I was hoping now that you're around a little more, we could have some quality time.
I'd like that, Katie. I really would. And it's something that will hopefully bring our family back together.
Yeah, because it's been really hard, when you're like working all the time and then like when you get home, your mind is somewhere else, and there's just a lot going on around here,
Yeah, I've been very vacant. I will admit it. Being stuck in that basement in that tall high-rise building. It's just when you come home, you're just not in the mood for anything.
Well, I'd like to think you'd be in the mood for playing with me.
Well, Katie, let's do what you want. This is what I'll do. I'll write down 3 choices on this piece of paper, individual pieces of paper, and I'll let you pull them out, and we'll do that. Okay, choose.
I choose charades.
Oh, no, your dad's not very good at charades, but I'll give it a try just to make up for lost time.
Thanks, Dad. Thanks so much.
Okay, I'll go first.
I think I know what
It's
it
so
is.
easy. It's so easy.
I give up. Do it
No, you
again.
can't give up. You can't give up on this. Come on, Katie.
Do it again. Do it
I'll do it
again. Okay. I think I understand. You're leaving our family?
You're an amazing player, Katie. It's exactly what I was saying.
But I love you.
When I eat breakfast in the morning, all I could think of is going away,
Yeah.
running as fast as I can, because this life is over.
But I want a trophy. And I won. And now this one was for being good at school, and I won some flowers, and this was for perfect attendance, and I won these binoculars, and this was for being observant, and I did it all to make you proud and make you stay, Dad.
Katie, I can't be more proud than I am right now. The fact that your tuition at UCLA is pretty much 3/4 of my salary. I put it all to you to be a better person.
But I don't want your money. I don't care about UCLA. I just care about my dad being with me. Just don't go, Dad. Don't go.
My decision has already been made. I can't stand my job. I can't stand my home life.
Where will
You're a
you
big,
go even?
you're a big person now. Katie, you have the whole world ahead of you. You don't need me dragging you down.
But you're not dragging me down. You're anchoring me to the ground. You're my anchor, Dad. I can't lose you, Dad. Where are you even gonna go?
Well, if I can get through TSA, I'm going to Vancouver.
BC?
British Columbia. That education is paying off, Katie. See?
I should have my doctorate by Christmas time.
And I'll come back for a few hours to see you and congratulate you, but my life is not here anymore, Katie.
Did you love me, Dad?
I do, like a father loves a daughter, but nothing more.
That's not what I'm asking. That's gross. A father who loves a daughter doesn't fly away.
Would you come with me?
To Vancouver, BC?
That's right. British Columbia, land of the Alps.
Dad, I know you didn't graduate, but that's not where the Alps are. But back to your invitation. Well, do you mean it?
I
You're
do.
just trying to stop my crying.
No, I do mean it. The only thing I have in my life right now, and I'm leaving it. But for a few days, or maybe just a few hours, you can come with me.
For a few days or a few hours? That's
It's,
not love.
it's up in the air. It's up in the air. Just like us flying away on Air Canada. Flight 136, leaving in 3 hours and 24 minutes.
I'm gonna have to think about it, Dad. I feel a little betrayed and a little confused, and
Well,
I
we
don't
are
really
flying through the international terminal, so we do have to be there 3 hours ahead of time.
What do I do? What do I do?
Hey,
Hey,
what did you do to get in trouble with the dean?
well, more like what didn't I do? I'm just in a stretch of being bad.
Huh? How so?
Well, I've been good for a long time, as you can see.
Whoa, trophy.
Yeah. But I've been bad lately because everything's upside down.
Well, so are pineapple cakes, but they are supposed to be upside down.
I like that. What did you do to get in trouble with the dean?
You know, the email lists, they're supposed to be like private UCLA property.
Yeah.
I sold them to a botnet in Cyprus.
Oh, that's so bad.
Yeah, I might be going to prison. Ugh, I thought I had everything covered, but I'm not as smart as I like to pretend I am.
Well, you seem pretty smart to me and funny. What's your name?
Cole.
Well, I'm Katie.
Yeah, I know. We're actually in a poli-sci class together.
Oh, yeah, that's a pretty interesting class. And the professor, he kind of dresses funny, but
Yeah, like bow ties.
yeah, it's
What?
like,
Like, who are you trying to be?
I know,
Right? Like,
professor.
yeah, like I wouldn't have known, right? Like, it's not enough that you're standing in front of a class professing something. Got to put on a bow tie. We should, you know what we should do?
What?
We should get Professor McCormick's elbow patches and put them on his elbows.
And then we'd be like, hey, teach.
He would love it, actually. I bet he would be really into that.
Yeah, and he's a nice guy, so
Yeah.
yeah, I would love to give him a present, but well, I was wondering, once we get out of this like grad school detention that we're in, do you want to do campus crimes with me?
Yeah. Yes.
No. Because
Yeah. I mean, like, I'm probably going to be expelled.
oh,
So
the bots, the bot thing.
it's like a serious crime.
Oh, so the
I
camp.
mean,
So is the campus crimes? That's a no.
well, I think it would be. It's just harder when like it. I mean, these are a lot of contingencies, right? Like,
Okay. Yeah.
if I'm expelled, there's probably going to be like I can't come to campus, and then it's not like lighthearted, goofy campus hijinks. It's like just more crimes.
Oh.
But I
Yeah.
would do that.
And that's pretty serious commitment to make to each other when we've really only known each other a little while, just like a couple hours. So I get it. I get it. That's a big commitment.
Yeah,
I
you get it. I mean, but it's nice to be asked.
Yeah.
and maybe they'll be like lenient on me.
Oh, yeah. Maybe they'll go easy on you. Oh, I know. What if you say, I didn't do it?
Yeah, they kind of know that I did. I could say that, but that would just be another lie. And at this point, I feel like my best option is just like, come clean. Like, yeah, that was me.
Yeah.
Please, like, just throw myself at their feet and say, like, I would love to just stay on this campus.
Please.
Please.
Yeah.
Because if that's the case, like, then yeah, like, we should. Yeah, I don't know what kind of hijinks. There's a lot.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just between you and me, my next campus crime involves Vaseline on doorknobs. So.
Oh, oh God. People would be like, oh, what is this? Oh, that's so foul.
And then I'd be over here like,
oh, gross. Would you? I would hope. Just because, I mean, like, I'm not cruel, but like, I would want to be nearby just in case they like came away from that experience. Were like, what the heck is on my hand? You could be like, Vaseline.
campus crime. And then what would you be like? What would you be like?
After that.
Yeah, I'd be like, campus crime, and then you'd be like,
you've been had.
oh, I really hope you don't get in trouble, man. I really want to get to know you.
Thanks. Yeah, me too. I mean, me too with you. Like, I want to get to know you too.
Well, maybe, okay, I have an idea. You get in there in front of the campus judges, and you just say, I did it. I'm really sorry. Please let me stay on this campus. I won't sell those names to bots. I'll get a degree and I'll do you proud, UCLA.
I mean, I could even be like, listen, if you keep me in school, I could learn enough to undo all the harm that I caused.
Yeah. You could spend the next 4 years with a do-over.
Do-over?
Do-over.
A do-over.
Do-over defense.
Do-over. Hey, Katie, I hope when I come back out of here, I'll see you again.
I'll be waiting.
Mr. Cole! Well, here we are again. How many times do we have to go down this road?
I suppose it's been half a dozen at this point.
At least, counting by my records of your campus crimes, we are well over half a dozen. We're closer to a whole dozen. And look, my job as Dean of Humanities is stressful enough without you being a constant thorn in my side.
Dean, may I present evidence in my behalf?
You are entitled to present evidence on your behalf as stated in the university code. So yes, please.
What if, and this is just a what if instead of being expelled, you and I hang out?
Go on.
We just hang out. You're the Dean of Humanities. But
yes.
I've only ever seen you like frazzled or like upset at your students not understanding the things that you're teaching them. And like, what if like you kick me out and then you realize, oh, that was the student. That was the student that like I get to be the I changed that kid's life around because you could do that for me.
The student that got away, you mean?
But unless you make me stay. I mean, if I'm expelled, I would be the student that got away, and maybe if I didn't, change enough, that would then be on you.
Look, Cole, as tempting as that may be, we have very real consequences here that we have to deal with. Look, I have bots calling me all day, every single day. Bots are emailing me because now they have my email. Bots hacked every element of this university because of what you sent. That can't be swept under the rug. That can't be ignored. Bots are making fun of my bow tie every minute of the day.
Dean, does it make it any better if I liked the bow tie?
Yes. Yes.
I think it's a bold choice.
Thank you. Thank you. It's nice to hear someone say that.
It's both like conservative, but also progressive.
Yes, that's the look I was going for. Thank you for recognizing it. Let me ask you this. What do you think of my elbow pads?
Oh, very professorial.
This one is double thick over here.
That must come in handy when you
When I'm resting on my elbows? When I'm stressed about students who are selling university private property? Yes. Yes, it is.
Okay, I did that. I did those things.
Thank you. We have you on tape admitting it.
Yes.
Thank you.
I also feel like, turn the tape recorder off.
Okay, this is highly unorthodox, but
Please.
fine. We are no longer recording.
When you were my age, didn't you also sell information to Cyprus, or the equivalent of what that was like?
Yes. All right, you know too much about me. Yes, I sold information to Cyprus, and as punishment, I am indebted to a life of servitude at this university. Look,
this was your punishment?
yes, they said
give you a deanship?
Yeah, well, my name was Dean Manatee, and they made me Dean of the Humanities, and I mean, it was written in the stars, but yes, this is my punishment. I am forever chained to this desk, serving UCLA.
I am willing to be chained to this institution if it means I don't have to be expelled. I mean, not your desk. I maybe would, in however many years, have my own like one of those offices that are in you can tell it used to be like a broom closet, but now there's like a lot more professors than there used to be.
Right. Yes. Do you understand what you're offering here? What is on the line?
I don't think anyone can ever understand everything, but I think I understand enough.
You said you wanted to hang out.
Yeah.
You commit to this. You're going to be hanging out here for a very long time.
Wait, are you allowed out off campus? Or
I have not left this room in 47 years.
Okay. Okay, that's tough.
Yeah.
I don't. What are my options here though? Like a lifetime of servitude? If I had to serve, does this mean like expelled?
Here, I'll read them out to you. There's 3 options here. The first is we expel you. That seems pretty straightforward, and honestly, I highly recommend it. The second, is you have to go back and start university all over again. All over again.
I'm a
We
freshman.
erase like a blank slate restart. The catch is all the students will be younger than you, and that would be embarrassing. Third, and this one has been scratched off the books for 47 years since it was last implemented, but you become permanently indebted to the university institution. I don't recommend it. But I will tell you this. It hasn't been instated since me. I am the only one who's ever been fully indentured to this university. And it is so lonely. So if you meant what you said, that you want to hang out, I could really use a friend.
Okay. My last name, as you know, is computer science.
Yes.
So computer science.
Computer science,
I
yes.
think I know what department they might shuffle me into.
Yes.
We'll
Medicine.
Be able to. I mean, we would see each other from across the quad. I mean, because they're in Sedgwick over the. We could, telephone string hands.
Yes. Yes, now you're talking. Now you're thinking like a computer science major.
Oh yeah, we could also email.
Yes. No, we can't use emails.
Oh, that's right.
The bots.
That's right. I'm very sorry about that now. Oh, sorry, I messed it up. Oh. The humanities?
Yes. Computer. Yes.
That's my middle name.
Yes.
I think you're actually a better person than I am.
Oh.
I might one day grow to be like as what's the word, like if you have clemency, forgiving. I might be as forgiving as you one day.
Wow. The thought that you think of me as someone with forgiveness in their heart, that means a lot. Thank you, Cole. You've shown me a little bit of my former self. A young student selling secrets to Cyprus. You've reminded me what it's like to be alive, and that there's life beyond these walls.
Not for us, though. Not
No.
for us anymore.
No. Here, I want to give you this.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It looks really good on you.
I'll bring some string and soup cans.
I love that.
Oh, hello, Dean Manatees.
Hello.
Fancy seeing you here in the faculty lounge.
Yes, it's the furthest I have got. You know, I was speaking to a young student earlier today who encouraged me to explore the world a bit more. I've left my office for the first time in 47 years.
Wow, well, it's good to see you out and about. I noticed that you haven't been answering my emails.
Oh, God, no. No, I haven't been answering anyone's emails. I'll tell you why. I was hacked by bots.
Oh, well, I'm very, very sorry to hear that, Dean Manatees.
Yes, I'm all about cans and strings now. If you need to reach me that way, or if you need to reach me at all, that's the only way.
Okay, I'm hoping to not have to reach you very often, Dean Manatees, but I have something that I wanted to talk to you about, and I'm glad that you ran into me here in the lounge.
By all means, yes.
This is a little uncomfortable, Dean Manatees, but as you know, I am the Dean of Life Sciences.
Yes.
And it's come to my attention, Dean Manatees, that upon meeting some of my life sciences students in your Intro to Humanities class, you seem to be talking them out of the life sciences and talking them into the arts and humanities. Now, it takes all types to make the world go round, but this has happened more than several times at this point, and I'm becoming a little worried for my department.
Look, I can't be blamed for how enticing a career in the humanities can be. That's just fact.
Well, I'm sure the humanities are very enticing, Dean Manatee, but
yes,
I also have found a very fulfilling career in the sciences, in the field of precision and exactness. There's a lot to be reaped from that sort of field.
Sure. Nothing nearly as lucrative as a career in the humanities, though. I mean, what are you saying here? That I should tell my students that there's better things outside of the humanities? Is that what you're suggesting?
Oh, perhaps just other things outside the humanities.
There is nothing outside the humanities. For are we not all human?
Yes, we are all human, Dan Manatee.
Case in point.
So what? You would have me leave the life sciences, for instance?
Oh, no, not at all. Someone needs to be in life sciences. Someone needs to hold it down. Someone needs to, show us the contrast. Show us what else is out there to make the humanities look that much better.
Dean Manatee, are you implying that after a lifetime of work in the life sciences, after I've put all of my academic career into exploring the precise inner workings of the human body, that more can be explored through the humanities, through a soft lens? I'm sorry, it makes me terribly uncomfortable.
Let me ask you this. What is the best part of the human body?
Well, if you're asking me personally, I would say the best part of the human body is having someone to share it with. So what, does that make me a humanitarian? Does it? Dean?
Now you understand.
Oh my God.
Keep going.
Well, it's not about what's inside the body at all. It's about what we do with it. Every procedure, every protocol, every inner working of the body, it's all to produce the result, and the result being human connection. Humanities.
That's right. The connections, the relationships, the interpersonal skills. And let me tell you this, as someone who has been locked away in a room for 47 years, I know a thing or two about personal connections.
I can imagine you do.
So, if our bodies are just a sum of the parts of all the science that you know that is inside and keeping us working, doesn't it not serve a higher purpose?
I believe it does.
And this is why your students come to me again and again.
To search for meaning.
To change their majors, to find a bigger purpose for these meat bags that they find themselves walking around in.
Because what good is a meat bag if there is no humanity?
Precisely.
Dean Manatee, this is not at all how I expected this conversation to go.
No, it's not the way I expect. Oh,
What?
oh, yeah. Oh, I'm suddenly not feeling well.
Dean, are you having a heart attack?
I might be. I haven't walked in 47 years, and the physical activity is very... Oh, I know nothing about my body. Oh, what's happening to me? Oh.
Dean Manatee, would it help if I offered you some human connection in this moment?
No, it wouldn't. I need a doctor. Oh, my God. Oh.
Dean Manatee, you've convinced me to leave that life behind me. Hold my hand and look into my eyes.
Oh, yes.
Isn't this really what we both need right now?
I don't. I need a medical doctor. I need help.
Dean Manatee, I'm going to tell you something that I think is going to make you the happiest person on this earth. I have decided to leave the life sciences.
Oh, this is...
Pursue. I will never practice medicine again.
Oh, this is horrible timing. Oh.
With you as my witness, Dean Manatee, I vow I will not touch another scientific instrument. I will not administer another round of CPR as long as I live.
Maybe we should reconsider. There's a lot of great things about the sciences. The things you get to discover. There's a frontier of medicine.
Oh, Dean Manatee, you are such a jokester. No, you were right all along, and I am not too stubborn to admit it. You were right. This human connection, this is what's important.
Look into my eyes. I'm begging you to save my life.
I am, Dean Manatee. I'm saving more than your life. I'm saving your soul. This is what you taught me.
Oh, my soul is clogged up. There's something going on. I think that's how it works. Oh, I'm so sweaty.
Your soul is clogged, Dean Manatee. Do you have a secret? Do you have something that you've been longing to reveal before your death?
The humanity.
By my calculation, you probably have about 40 seconds to live, based on my experience in the life sciences. Is there anything you want to tell me?
Very precise. I was wrong. The life in the humanities got me nothing. Nothing at all.
What?
Looking back, it's nothing but regrets.
So the last 10 seconds, 10 minutes, they've been a lie?
Look, it was all just to make myself feel better. I was teaching students the importance of personal human connection, and I did not have that myself in my own life. These past 5 minutes are the most connection I've ever had with a person.
Dean! The bow tie. I'll save this in my desk drawer. I'm going to have to journal about this. What to do.
Oh, it's you.
Hello?
I never in all my born days thought that I'd get to meet you in person.
Well, I'm very pleased to meet you as well. What can I help you with? Please, Ed, take a seat here.
Call me by my, if you don't mind, call me by my first name. It's Esmeralda.
Esmeralda.
I know that may be a bit forward of me, being as how you're so famous and I'm a mere nerdsman.
Oh, please, Esmeralda. It was a few groundbreaking scientific papers. To be honest, I'm not even sure if that's my most proud achievement anymore.
I personally found it to be completely life-changing in the paper that you wrote about the mating rituals of the bipolar toad of Aphrodisia.
Thank you. Well, that really means a lot. I've been having a rough day. I watched a man die
Oh,
earlier, and it's nice to hear that I've had an impact.
you-
Esmeralda, what can I help you with today?
well, I was hoping that someone with your level of knowledge and expertise, apparently in the things of life and death, would be able to help me with my dilemma.
Oh,
I
yes, please.
I've been looking for a significant other, and I have been having a bit of a problem because I I don't know how to reveal this, but I have trouble stopping hugging myself. And
Hmm.
I don't know how you enter into how do you connect? How do you connect? I mean,
Yes, yes. How do I connect? How do any of us connect in this
exactly.
brief and beautiful life? Esmeralda, what a timely question.
Thank you. Thank you. If anyone
I
can
think
answer, it's
I
you.
think you're mistaken, Esmeralda. I once thought that I would be the person to answer this question, and now I see that I am not. The body, its processes, I know every inch of the inner human body, but I don't know anything about the inner human soul. My eyes have been opened, Esmeralda, and I see clear as day that you seek human connection
I
because
do.
you told me that.
I do. You are so insightful to see that in me. I believe in my heart of hearts, which I have to say is very sensitive to these matters,
Mm.
that you have the inner workings of a soul seeking,
Me?
seeking connection to. You're seeking connection, perhaps in a different way than me, but I believe we're souls on a similar pathway.
Esmeralda, I think that it is fate that has brought you to my office today. The way that you are holding yourself, so I have been holding myself in my mind, surrounded by my papers and my mahogany desk. I need to leave UCLA.
We need to let
You're
go.
exactly right.
You need to let go of your academic confinement, and I need to let go of myself.
You are exactly right. Lower your hands, Esmeralda, and prepare to embrace the world. And I will do the same.
I was wondering if we if I free up my hands, I believe they have to have something to take its place. Would you be my pen pal?
Be your pen pal?
Yes.
Esmeralda, I would love nothing more than to be your pen pal. I've always wanted a pen pal. It's
I
like a
I, I,
journal that talks back.
I do that. I would send you journal entries in most humane terms, expressing what I believe is our soul connection in this pursuit of breaking out of breaking out. Huh?
I am going to resign from UCLA, Esmeralda. I am going to learn your last name, Esmeralda. And then I am going to go traveling. And I'm going to write to you all along the way.
I am, I am, I am overwhelmed, and I'm afraid that my electricity is about to run out. So I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Esmeralda, your electric. Oh, oh dear Lord, it's a bot. Esmeralda,
is?
tell me the truth. Are you a bot?
I'm a bot. I'm a bot. I'm so sorry, but I am a bot.
Esmeralda, foiled, just like Dean Hannity performing.
I didn't realize until this very moment when I let go of myself that my true nature was botism.
He warned me. He warned me. I need to go resign, Esmeralda. Good luck with your future endeavors.
I'll write you. I'll write you. I promise I'll write you.
Hello.
Hello.
Thank you, Esmeralda, for welcoming me on this date. I haven't been out of the house very much.
Oh, you know, you are the most lovely creature. I appreciate so much that you weren't put off by my baptism.
Oh, not at all. I've been dabbling in the idea of baptism, and I've just loved your focus and your determination and your willingness to find a way to still connect.
I've been working on it very hard, and what I found most attractive in your online profile was the fact that not only do you eat sushi and speak 14 languages fluently, but
Bonjour.
go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying hello in French.
Oh, see, I don't speak French so well, so I'm looking forward to all those things that you might say to me in languages that I don't understand, because that will expand my horizons.
Well, and we can get to those languages in a bit, but I was hoping that I know that you've started to embrace the world, but I've felt that I haven't actually been able to hug anyone.
Oh,
And I know you love, you find comfort in hugging yourself, but I was wondering if you'd be willing to just start this date by a hug.
oh, yes. Come over here, and I will embrace. Oh, this is like so meaningful. This is
Oh my goodness, thank you.
so meaningful. I fear that my inner nature is unworthy, though. I'm not sure that I can live up to the wonderful human being that you are, and me.
Oh, Esmeralda, but you can. See, I believe with our love for botism, we can join our bot forces and take over the world.
You have desires for world domination?
Yes, I was hopeful that you as well, because I think there'd be nothing greater than just taking over.
Well, I left out that third thing before because I was kind of shy about bringing up world domination, but absolutely, I would be willing to go all the way to world domination with you if that is what would make you happy.
That nothing in this world would make me happier.
You know, I missed your first name.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm Tony.
Tony, I figured if we're going to dominate the world together, we probably should be on a first name basis. And
Yeah. Oh, silly me. I just get ahead of myself sometimes.
I understand entirely. I mean, if you were if the way you responded to me is the way that I responded to your charismatic being, I understand, Tony, entirely. That you might have skipped that step because we hugged. I mean, we hugged.
And I feel like now can infiltrate the online platform and slowly start taking over.
I am a bot.
Yes.
I do have special insight into the intertwinings of the net. I'd love for you to go with me.
Yes, please take me and teach me your ways.
Oh, it's like electronic is more than what it is, and digital is more than what it is. It's like bites spelled with a Y. Kind of kinky, huh? Bites spelled with a Y. Yes, and yes, I think I can make room for you in my bot life.
Wow. I think I can learn it. I know 14 languages, but I feel like I could learn a 15th. In Botism, I could learn to spell words with Y's, and I could learn to trade cryptocurrency. And yes.
You, Tony, I could never have dreamed of a more perfect entity to share world domination and hugs with. I appreciate it so much. I'm going to go prepare the way.
Okay, adios.
Okay, Tony, I'm back. Whole Foods did not have sushi, so I got you a bag of tortillas. Look, I'm sorry the internet fleeced you and you're upset, but we're besties and I'm going to cheer you up today.
Craig, I appreciate your help, but I don't think you understand my heartache right now. And what was really going to be helpful was the sushi, okay? That just brings me out of this stupor that I'm in.
Look, I tried. I even went to the deli counter and just to see if they could just cut up some fish there, but they wouldn't do it. Look, the last thing I do today is going to cheer you up. Okay. And I guess I missed the ball with the tortillas, but you know, love is a language too, and you have a lot of love in your heart.
I do have a lot of love in my heart. I mean, this tortilla is actually really hitting the spot, but I feel like I just want to find love. I want to experience life. I want to learn new things. And anyone I meet and try to open my heart up to just feels like they're crushing me. And Craig, we've been besties for so long, and I feel like you get me, but tell me, what am I missing?
You're just not tapping in deep enough to the love in your heart. I mean, you got to see the good in the world. You got to see the good in everyone.
I mean, you've been happily with your partner, gosh, what, 20 years now? Is there like a secret recipe you have for me?
I would just say it's a lot like a sushi roll. You know, you have like the basics of the day. You know, we all do our basic things of the day.
That's the rice.
Yes, that's the rice.
Okay.
And then, but the sushi, the meat of it all is, you know, just understanding that it's chaotic. Every day is chaotic, and you gotta remember it's gonna all calm down. Like the seaweed, it's gonna calm down at the end of the day when you lay your head on the pillow.
I don't know if I've ever understood life and love more than this moment. No one's broken it down to me like that, like sushi.
Yeah, I thought that analogy would help. but it's also making me feel bad again because they didn't have sushi.
Oh no, please don't worry. This bag of tortillas, I have some butter. I can warm them up. You know, it brings me back to my childhood. So I'm sorry I got so angry.
Oh, it's
You're
okay.
just trying to be nice and I'm just being a little grumpy grump.
Yeah. I mean, you were like that in middle school at the nacho bar, you know, when people would mess up the toppings. I mean, you got really kind of nasty at people, but I saw through that. I saw the goodness in you.
I just have a high level of expectation, okay? I just like things to be perfect. And when something goes a little, you know, off the rails, I just get a little angry. And I'm trying to breathe and I'm trying to calm down, but it just gets to me. And you get that. I just wish I was better to you.
No, you're great. You're the one that introduced me to Mark.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, I've been with him 20 years and I mean, I love him, but you're my bestie, Tony.
Oh, but you're.
But,
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I wish I would have kept Mark for myself because I see how much love you two have. And I know that's silly. He's not right for me. He's obviously right for you, but maybe I made a mistake, or maybe I should have not even introduced you to Mark and I should have just asked you on a date, but here I am alone in my basement.
I gotta confess, I would have never let that happen. I would have stolen Mark from you one way or another.
And that I think would have come between us. So it all worked out like it should.
Would it? Would it have come between? I don't know. Maybe nothing can come between us.
I think
not even Mark.
Yeah, I mean, it's like on sushi when they drizzle it with the special sauce and it infiltrates into the rice and into the seaweed and into the meat.
Mm-hmm.
You know, maybe we're the special sauce that binds everything together.
Right. And without it, it really wouldn't taste good. Life wouldn't taste good without this.
Right. I feel like you have enlightened me throughout our friendship, and I just want to be better. And I want to share that with someone. And I think I just need to try to be a little better and be a little more like you.
Put yourself out there. You know, there were some really cool looking people at Whole Foods. I think I never know.
Yeah, the sandwich maker is. I've been eyeing him.
Mm-hmm. I have been too.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I better hurry over there so you don't steal him from me.
You never know. Good luck.
You regular?
Yeah. The regular. I don't know, unless you have any suggestions.
I never thought you'd ask.
Well, I'm feeling a little rebellious today.
Yeah? You want something new?
I want something brand new. Something I'm gonna make me lick my fingers. All five.
Oh, wow. This is a little forward, but I've had my eye on you for a while since you've been coming in here to the Whole Foods on 82nd, and you seem pretty open to it right now. So maybe you and I could go out sometime and get a sandwich together.
That sounds like a great idea. I mean, I've had my eye on you for a while. I mean, I'm married, but this would be okay, acceptable to my partner.
I heard you were married for 20 years.
I was. Yeah, I am. I mean, I am.
Oh, you
I am.
was.
Yeah. But you know,
Mhm.
I wandered in here one day and just saw the great work you're doing.
Mhm.
I mean, that's some pastrami work you got going on.
I work hard on my pastrami.
Hmm.
I've taken a lot of time to perfect this pastrami, and not everyone has got the pastrami that I have. So, if you're interested in trying something new, I think it would be wonderful. It would be absolutely wonderful.
So where would you take me to get a sandwich?
I just bring you back here after midnight.
Oh, have it all to ourselves. All
Yep.
the pastrami to ourselves.
Yep, just you and me and this whole blade of pastrami.
Oh, wow. Can I?
Please. Mm-hmm.
Mmm. 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 Mmm.
Yes, all 5.
Oh, you're a keeper. That pastrami is amazing.
It's a little spicier than you expected, huh?
It is. It hit the back of the throat. Really got a kick there.
Yeah, I've been told that.
Are my cheeks turning red?
Oh.
Am I blushing?
Uh-oh.
Feels like I feel warm.
Sometimes there's a little extra heat in the pastrami, and
I don't know if it's just the pastrami.
Oh, it could just be me.
I think you're getting to me.
Oh.
I think you're changing me.
Have another piece.
Don't mind if I do. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Mm.
3.
Mm. Mm.
Ah.
Mm.
Ah. It's just nice to have someone compliment my work. I put a lot into that.
I can't be the only one complimenting your work. There has to have been others.
No, prior to today, I've never received one compliment.
No way. Hold on. I'll take your photo.
Oh.
And I'm putting you on the internet.
Oh.
You're going to be famous.
I wanted to be famous my whole life. Just working at this deli has not done much for me.
Wait, I think I just made a mistake because I kind of want you all to myself.
Mm.
And that pastrami.
Man. Oh, someone just sent me a text message. There's another one.
Oh, are you blowing up? Oh, this Facebook post, it's going viral.
Oh my goodness.
There's no stopping this.
The news wants to interview me.
What? You deserve it. I'm not gonna block you. I think this is great because you deserve it.
Wow. No one's been.
I mean, you're gonna have your. Oh, sorry.
Oh. Oh. Huh.
You're gonna have your pick of the Whole Foods to work at after today. Not that this is a bad one. It's just I prefer the Chelsea Whole Foods. They never run out of sushi.
I'm sorry, what? I was making an appointment.
Oh, for what?
I got an interview coming up, and it looks like I have a couple of dates lined up already too.
Oh, nice. Well, I want to date you. I want to sandwich date you.
I'm sorry, what time? What?
Just tonight, 8 o'clock.
I already made other plans. I'm gonna be on the news.
Well, I'll be watching.
Hey,
I support you.
It was good to see you.
Gotta run. Toots.
Barry.
Hey, it's me, Barry.
Now that the lunch rush is over, would you mind if we had a few moments to talk?
Oh, gosh, sure, Mr. Wilson.
I've been following your progress
Thank
here
you.
at the deli counter, and I was watching you on the cameras in the office. I mean, you had a line of people.
Yep.
Spanning the restaurant.
Yeah.
As you were like talking to this gentleman, giving out samples like there was no tomorrow.
Yeah, that's my technique for getting more business.
I would appreciate it if you would put your phone down while we have this conversation. It seems like you don't take this job seriously.
I didn't even realize I was on my phone. I'm so sorry.
These cell phones are a sickness.
It's true.
That's why I don't have one.
That's why they call it going viral. I went viral recently. I'm actually kind of famous now.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Just a couple things.
Look, we need to get down to brass tacks here.
Oh,
Barry.
yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
I don't know if you're Whole Foods deli counter material.
I'm the most famous deli counter guy at Whole Foods.
I know.
Have 1 million followers on Instagram.
I know, Barry.
Mm-hmm.
I know you're very popular on the internets.
Yeah.
I understand that. But we have a business to run. I've got the regional manager coming in here yelling at me in this office because the numbers are low, and the numbers are low is because you're picking up customers as they're taking their orders.
I can't help it. I'm just a really attractive guy right now.
I don't. You tell me, Barry, what I should do. If you were in my shoes, the whole history of your tenure here, what should I do?
I think you need to leverage my social media clout.
Say more.
Well, since I have over 1 million followers, we should live stream everything I do.
All right.
And that'll bring people here to Whole Foods. They'll want to be on camera with me.
Okay.
I'll buy them a sandwich. They'll buy a sandwich for me, and they'll take me on a date, and I'll build them a nice sandwich, and everyone can try my salami.
You've piqued my interest, Barry. You've piqued my interest. Okay. So let's give it a shot. This is going to be your last chance, though. I will say that.
Oh, it's the only chance I need.
Okay. So maybe we'll do some kind of lunch special then.
Okay.
Right? Barry, now you're eating on the job. Okay. I know you've been through some tough stuff lately.
Yeah.
Do you need to talk about it? Is this what's getting at you? Let's face it, your performance is tanking. It's tanking. And I can't stick up for you anymore. I've got regional managers coming down my throat. I can't make up any excuses for you anymore.
This is terrible. I went from the first time getting the compliment in my entire life to getting fired 4 minutes later, seemingly. And
I haven't fired you, Barry.
I know what's happening.
I'm just trying to get through to you.
I know what's happening, Mr. Williams. My days here are numbered. You're throwing me out.
You can turn it around, Barry. That's what this meeting is about. You can turn it around. People like you, but we have to meet the numbers. You got to sell pastrami. You can't just give it away and pick up people. And now you're back on your phone. You're making it very hard. You're making it very hard for me. I have put my neck out for you many, many times.
I appreciate it. I just made a post about what a good guy you are.
Thanks.
I don't do that for everybody.
I know. All right. This is your last shot. All right. I want you to finish out this shift. Okay? But I need the phone to be away and you can't pick up the customers. All right? And if you need help, call me. I'll be in the office playing solitaire.
I could do that. I can do that.
All right,
Thank you
Barry.
so much.
All right. Take care.
Oh, I got a call.
Well, are you going to be home for dinner tonight? Are you going to at least be around to have dinner?
Diane, you know how work is right now. We're in our peak season. I got to close tonight. But
Isn't there any day that the Whole Foods doesn't have to be open and we can spend some time together? Daddy wouldn't want you to be working all the time. He gave you this job because he knew it was important to me. But I want a little bit of time with you. I made you a special treat.
yeah, what's that?
It's a homemade mac and cheese.
Oh, my favorite. My favorite. Okay.
I don't know, you want a little bit of it or a lot of it? You want to eat it in the bedroom or you want to eat it in the kitchen? Just don't go to work tonight. Just stay with me tonight.
I'm in a very precarious situation. You know, you have
Can you
expectations.
define precarious for me? I cannot remember that word.
It's just, it's being like stuck between a rock and a hard place. Look, your dad is my boss and
Is he the rock in this metaphor? Is my dad causing
Yes.
you pain? My
Yes.
dad and me are causing you a lot of pain.
Diane, I'm not saying that you're causing me any pain at all. It's just that, you know, as a manager, your dad has a lot of expectations from me. And frankly, I think he uses it to his advantage.
I don't know what you mean by that. You think your dad doesn't, you think that my dad doesn't want us to have a grandchild? Do you think that? Do you think that my womb isn't ready to carry a baby? Because it is. I'm 24. I am not getting any younger. And the older I get, the harder it will be for me to carry a baby because I will be older and therefore probably fatter. And do you want like a fat old mom walking around? Do you want me to be a fat old mom? Is that what's going on right now? Oh my God, I've been tricked.
Diane, many women have children into their 40s.
Oh my goodness. Is that what? Tim, I don't want to fight with you. I want to be the best Mrs. Williams that there is. But I want you to stay home with me tonight. You're the manager. You don't have to go in. You could send somebody else in.
You know I'm not that kind of guy.
The kind of guy who doesn't put his wife first. I think you put me first. Also, I've been doing a lot of Kegels. Do you know what that is?
No. When have you been doing? What are they, and when have you been doing it?
Really, you don't know what a Kegel is?
A Kegel?
Yeah, a Kegel.
Is that like lifting something?
Well, it's a strengthening of my business. I got a thing. I saw a thing. It promoted to me on Instagram, and it was like a little machine that you could use, and you play like a video game. So like you squeeze, and then like the bird goes up, and then it eats like the crackers or whatever that are in the sky. So every time you squeeze, your bird goes up, and then that strengthens your muscle in your business.
That's what that is.
Interested in a strong business.
Why do you keep it in the knife drawer?
because I can play while I'm cooking or in the kitchen.
Okay, yeah,
It's just an easier place. So you have seen it, so you do know.
I've seen it. I just didn't know what it was. I thought it was some kind of new cheese cutter that you got from Target.
A cheese cutter with no edges that looks kind of like a dildo. Come on,
Or a
Tim.
cheese
You want to
bludgeoner?
stay home. What?
A cheese bludgeoner, maybe. I don't, yeah.
Fine. You're going to go to work. I'm going to have to eat a whole pan of macaroni and cheese, homemade with breadcrumbs on top, all by myself, while you're at work organizing bean cans and telling people how to make better smoothies. That's what tonight's going to be? It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. When we go to see my parents next weekend, if you didn't forget that we are going to see them next weekend in the Hamptons.
Oh, I know.
You're going to have to tell my dad why I'm not with child. Okay? So that's the agreement that we're making. Kisses.
Would he ask me?
I don't know what you and Daddy talk about when you're on the golf cart.
Well, it's usually about the numbers.
What kind of numbers?
Of, you know, of the location of the Whole Foods that I work at. He's a numbers man.
Do you remember that before you became the manager of the Whole Foods that you wanted to be a writer? Do you remember that that's why I thought you were so sexy, writing those really great children's novels where a bean would sprout and then the sun would shine down. And I mean, just your drawings alone, you're so creative. You're like the most creative person I've ever met.
I wish you said that 2 years ago instead of in your raging fury ordered me to burn them all.
Well, I just wanted you to focus on getting us a house and stuff. And my dad was giving you such a great offer. I didn't realize that you would forever. One, I didn't realize that you didn't like have copies of all of those scripts or books. Like I thought maybe they'd be on like a computer or some device. Like who just writes down the stuff on like physical tree paper and then like keeps it somewhere anymore? Like that's just crazy to me. I don't even, in my part of the office, I don't even have any paper, because what would you put on paper that you couldn't put on a computer or a phone? Anyway, so I just didn't know. I'm sorry. It was a bad call by me. I'm really sorry.
It was 10 years worth of poetry and children's stories that you had me burn in our front yard.
Yeah.
And I don't remember what the argument was about.
It was about you taking the job. I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. I'm having a day where I said to myself, there's no fights happening today. I made this mac and cheese so that we could have like a special love time. And I've been doing so many Kegels. Probably, to be frank, it's probably good that we're not going to have sex tonight, because I think I've overdone it and I'm like too strong down there. It's like, I'm like Sarah Connor down there right now. And I think you'd probably get hurt. I don't want anyone to get hurt. And it's fine. I'm going to have a night to myself. I always have a night to myself, and I'm going to have a night to myself tonight. I'm going to have a night to myself. I'm going to like have a bath.
Well, that sounds like a good idea, sweetheart. You could do the candle thing and, you know, I'll lock up right away and wait up for me, because I'll come home tonight. And
but then you're going to smell like smoothie, and you're going to smell like that gross pizza that they have sitting out for a really long time. And also you never get home until like after midnight. And like, by that time I'm like deep in my shows. Or it's okay, baby. It's okay. Don't worry about it. We're going to have our own special time. You can whisk me away on a special time, a different night.
that sounds great, sweetheart. We can go to that restaurant by the waterfall that we've always talked about. That would be nice.
Yeah, we'll go to Les Foires Westriennes.
Yeah, I love Les Foires Westriennes.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm sorry. I really got in your business this morning. I just like, you know, when you get so fixated on having like a thing, and I just been thinking about you in that way that like someone who's married to you would think about you.
Sure.
I don't know. Can you say something nice about me?
I love you.
Ugh, no, not something generic, you asshole. Something nice. Something like super specific to me.
You have a
Love
you have a sharp chin.
Sharp chin?
Pronounced.
Pronounced chin?
Well, now you have pronounced eyebrows.
You think this is the thing that I want to hear? You're a writer. Write me a compliment, for God's sakes.
You are a beautiful woman with white teeth, nostrils, ears with curves, and little funny lines around your brow, sweetheart.
If I could physically take that compliment and put it onto paper, I would make you burn it in our front yard. That's how sucky that compliment was. You're gonna be late, and oh my God, there's a bunch of regional managers standing outside in front of our yard. Look.
What?
You're in deep shit. Oh my God.
I'll be right home. I'll be right home.
Deep shit.
Hold still, just for a moment, okay? Wow, Diane, thank you for... I didn't think I'd find such a good model when I came to the Hamptons.
Oh, thanks.
But you're just... Oh, I love to paint you.
Oh. Well,
it's that line, you know? That's that little line that shows that how much you've laughed in life.
That's totally sucky, but okay, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Sounds great. Thank you for the compliment.
Oh, it's when I say line, it's not a visible line. It's just that your face holds just the wonders of everything you've seen in life. You know, there's no imperfection in you. Never. I can't see a single imperfection.
You're gonna make me cry. I'm sorry, I'm trying to hold still right now, but like, that's like the nicest thing that someone said to me in like a really long time. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Oh no. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I am, when you talk, Shauna, when you talk, I don't know, like how you have got like everything figured out. I don't even care about these paintings, to be honest. Like I could just give you the cash. You don't have to do the paintings, but like I mostly come to have you paint me because like just listening to you is like, how did someone become so like aware and like calm and like, I mean, you are wearing like a shapeless shift dress and it looks so good. And I don't understand because when I put it on, it looks like a bag. But when you put it on, oh my goodness.
Here's a rag. Here's a rag. Just, sweetheart, here. Oh God, I called you. I've lived life, you know. I've lived life and I've looked across from my little cottage here, your wonderful mansion, and I've realized you're not happy with that. And I wanted to paint it. I wanted to capture that.
Oh my God, I'm gonna throw up. How do you know that I am not happy with my life? Oh my God. Is there a hidden camera? Like, what, are you reading my mind right now?
I guess you could say I have a hidden camera inside my mind. You know, that's what us painters do. You know, we look.
You're so much more than a painter though, Shauna. You're like a guru. You're like a sexy old lady. You're like a sage wisdom speaker. You're like, you know, you're like, I don't know, Kanye West, but not crazy.
Oh yeah, I did run for president, but.
What? I would have voted for you. I wasted my vote on Elizabeth Warren and I could have voted for you.
Wow, I'm really touched by your confidence in me. But really, this is about you. This is
I don't want to go over the line here, Shauna, but I always know when someone is hitting on me, and I'm pretty sure you're hitting on me. And if you are, I'm telling you, it's okay. We can go ahead. I've never been with a woman, but if I'm going to be with a woman, it's going to be this beautiful, voluptuous, bag dress wearing guru lady. And is that what's happening?
Have you heard about Kegel?
What?
Have you heard about Kegel?
I'm Kegling right now. I'm Kegling. I have the machine. And do you have the machine?
I do. Oh. I just like under this shapeless shift.
You're so strong. You're so strong. Yes.
Doing it for years.
That's why you wear a shift.
Yes.
I had to stop wearing tight pants because I was getting muscular bulges in places I shouldn't be. Oh my God. That's why I'm wearing a skirt. I never would wear a skirt because I think skirts are very unflattering for hip lines. I am.
Diane, you're
Wait, are we kissing right now?
We're going to with tongue in a little bit, but just to say you're very conscious about your body. And I want you to know that you don't have to be.
Conscious, or I shouldn't be conscious?
No, you're very conscious about your body and you don't need to be. We're all really just spirits. Like, I could make love to you without touching you.
Oh my God, that would be so amazing because I hate when people touch me. But Shauna, I will be having an affair. You know that I'm married. And also, I don't care. We can totally do it. I can totally have an affair. That's fine.
I have certain like social and psychological barriers about that. That's why I'm thinking like a mental, like
wait, hold, wait. You have social, you have barriers about adultery.
Yes, unfortunately. Like I get lots of offers.
What?
Why? Well, I think I would be inundated with the offers of all the women on the.
Oh my God, you're right.
Dimensions.
I never thought about that. That if you were just open on the market to anybody ever, oh, the power you have to wield. You would have, of course, you've got to make some hard lines about who you can and can't be with, because if not, everyone would be with you all the time and you would just be used.
And I wouldn't have all that energy that I do have for putting it into my paintings, for putting it into my sageness, into the wisdom that comes. If you don't tap into your inner wisdom, Diane, if you don't tap into your inner wisdom, then all the rest is just physical.
Yeah. I want to understand what you're saying, but part of me is just thinking about this tuna sandwich that I made a couple hours ago and is sitting in my purse. So while you're talking, I continue to think about that sandwich, and I don't want to. I want to be present with you, but also I feel like I'm having like a blood sugar drop. Do you want tuna? Do you eat tuna? Do you want tuna?
Sure. I get my energy from spiritual matters.
So you don't want a tuna sandwich?
I could share that with you. But I would really want you to, actually what I really want you to do is focus. I want you to focus on us. You don't need tuna.
But it's right. I just keep thinking it's right over there. Oh, I could focus on you. Are you still going to kiss me? Or did we say that's not happening anymore? Because I don't want to eat tuna. And then if your tongue is in my mouth, that'll just make me self-conscious because, oh wait, but you're going to kiss me without touching me. But then you said you could. Never mind. We're not going to be doing that. I forgot.
I could make an exception, but I would be really turned off by the tuna. So it's your choice.
There's a lot of, I'm between a lot of like, should I or shouldn't I's right now. And I
understand. I'll
right.
give you space to think about it.
Okay. Give me a second. I'm going to think about it. I'm going to eat the tuna sandwich. I'm going to eat the tuna sandwich and I'm not going to have sex with you. God, this has been great.
Wow. This is really great. I usually, when I come to the park here, I usually just take like the short track, and doing the whole perimeter with you, my heart rate's so high, I feel invigorated.
James, I'm just so sick of this calm stuff. This is the way. Running, energy.
Your approach is usually just so holistic to everything, and I'm just so in the details of everything every day. I'm amazed that, you know, in parts of your life you can be so into the balance of the universe, but when it comes to fitness, just so savage.
James, I've got to do that for like my audience. That's not how I feel. That's not how I feel.
What?
I live vicariously through you.
Through me?
Yeah.
No, Shauna, look, we've been neighbors for a long time, and I can barely hold a job for more than a week at a time, and you just have it all together. You can't tell me that that's just a front.
It's not a front as much as it's like, I've just had it. I've had it. I don't want to be that. I want to be you. Jobless, shiftless, hopeless. Like, what would it be like to get up and be hopeless?
I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot some days. I'm not going to lie. I steal your paper some Sundays because I hope that maybe something will strike my fancy in the classifieds. I'm not proud of it, but I do that. And I just want to apologize to you right now.
I was wondering, because I wasn't getting as much news. But
Well,
I forgive you.
I feel like I actually just throw the news part out and I just look at the classifieds. If I was a better person, like this person that you think my life could be so great, I'd probably just give you the news sheet back. But I don't.
James, I don't think your life is great. Your life is great. Your life is mind-blowing to me. I mean, you get to not have any expectations of you. Nothing. Nobody expects the slightest. They don't even expect you to be able to make a cup of coffee.
People think of me that way? Is that what you talk about in the neighborhood watch meetings before I get there?
Yeah, I talk about you admiringly, like about how like you can never get your lawnmower to work ever. You know,
No,
and how
and
you have
it's
to get the kids to come and fix it, and
no.
how you couldn't put a single like paint or like a single stroke of paint onto your house. But I admire that. We all admire that.
No, I'm the blight of the neighborhood. I feel like everybody wants me gone, not that they look up to me.
Oh no, I've been working on your behalf. I've been telling them all these amazing things about you, and I've gotten them to let you stay. Because I think, like, I just love to be like James.
Wait. So all the rest of them did want to kick me out, and it was only through your convincing that they let me stay. So
think about it more along the lines of who do you really want to like you?
I mean,
do you need all these people to like you? Do you need this? Do you need the housing, like HOA, to like you? No.
no, I don't. You know, and since I've never taken this leap of the park before, I've never seen the back of their houses from around the pond back here. And you know what? They all have really nice front yards, but from here I can see their backyards are dirty and disheveled. You know what? No. You know what? No matter how good their front yard looks, what's going on behind the scenes maybe isn't so pretty. Maybe my backyard is just in the front yard of my life, so everyone can see it.
Yeah, you know the guy down who has that miniature 18-hole golf course in the back of his yard? I mean, he doesn't have the simplicity of yours. There's just like a can, a rubbish can, leaning. Look at the angle of the lean of your can. I mean, that's what I want people to understand about you, the simplicity, the minimalism before all this like TV stuff about minimalism. Just one bin leaning at an angle with a few beer bottles just poking out at the top of it. I mean, look at the angles, look at the shapes, look at the geometry of your life, James.
That's beautiful, Shauna. And I am so sorry that I made this about me because you were just saying how much you enjoyed the single-minded focus of fitness. And now I have brought you right back to an incredibly holistic worldview of our neighborhood. And it's like you can't help yourself.
I guess my nature is just to see. I want to be like you. I want to have that. Like I'm gonna get a few beer bottles and I'm gonna empty them out. If you'd like some, I'll pour it into your yard for you. But I'm just gonna arrange a few bottles artistically on a single bin. And that will be my homage to what I could have been.
I'm not gonna lie, Shauna, I have a lot of beer bottles you could use. You don't have to empty any. My bin is really full, and that's the only reason I haven't put them in there. So I could bring them over. I could try to make my way through that jungle of a lawn I have, since I don't know how to mow it. And I could just drop them off for you. I'd do that for you.
You see, I just knew it, that I can depend on you. If I were to ask the HOA or to ask any of our other neighbors, would you come over with a few beer bottles and empty it for me and help me with my homage to minimalism? Do you think they would? You're one of them.
I mean, they're doctors, they're surgeons, they're postmasters. They have busy lives, and they pay for better recycling removal.
But that's true. But they are also part of the, there it is again, holistic. They're part of the holistic nature of this place. They should be more human. They should be willing. They should be more like you, James.
I appreciate this perspective. I was going to go back after this run and cool down with a Gatorade in my living room. I just have a couch. It doesn't even have legs. I don't have a table. I just sit right there on the floor. And I was gonna page through the classifieds that I stole from you this very morning, but I'm not gonna do that today. I'm gonna accept who I am, and I'm gonna embrace that. And I'm gonna think about you. Thank you, Shauna.
You're very welcome. I think that I don't even know if you need to look through the classifieds. Look inside, like on your one couch after you fought your way through the lawn. Take your one dinner plate, take your one knife and fork, and just think about how little you're contributing to the chaos of the world.
That's so generous that you assume I have a dinner plate. That is, you always assume the best in people. Thank you, Shauna.
You're very welcome.
This time next Sunday?
James, man, you have brought such life to this place, my friend.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It's something I've been working on.
I mean, this past year has been amazing.
Well, Al, I'm glad you noticed. This has been the most transformational year of my life. And I have you to thank for that a lot.
Well, you're being too generous, man. It's just the energy you bring every day is insane.
Well, you know, I didn't know I had it in me. I mean, I love making empanadas at home. And, you know, when I saw this food cart pop up, I was like, what if I could bring that passion to the corner? And you let me, you gave me that opportunity.
Well, this corner, let me tell you this, James, is the #1 corner in San Francisco. #1, my friend.
Wait, did you get the survey results early before they were published?
Yes. We did it, buddy.
We got the golden empanada.
The golden empanada, buddy. Oh, James. Hey.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just.
Hey, it's okay, buddy. It's okay. Just slow it down. Slow it down.
Sorry, man.
Hey, man, it's okay. Don't need to apologize, James. I got to tell you, man. This past year has meant more to me than you know. As you do know, it's been a rough decade for me. But this past year, you have made me feel like I've got someone in my life that really cares about me.
No one ever expected anything from me. And for a long time, I thought that was something I should lean into. But I realized I was not even living up to my potential until you gave me a chance.
James, all you are is potential now, man. I mean, potential with a legacy. Oh, God. I've been wanting to ask you this, and I was going to wait until your birthday this weekend, but they're opening up an office overseas.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
And we want you to lead it up, buddy. You.
What? No.
Germany. Germany.
Al, I don't know what to say. I don't even have a passport.
We'll get you one.
Can I put my name on the side of it as a franchisee?
You can.
Al.
In German. You get to write your name in German.
Is my name still James in German?
Yeah, it's just said different.
That's beautiful. That is so beautiful. Al, I can't thank you enough.
Hey, you don't need to thank me. You have brought such joy to my life. And that's something else. As you know, Cindy's pregnant, and I want you to be the godfather.
Al, come on. I feel like this is too much for one birthday. You should have spread this out over a few or something.
This isn't even your birthday gift, buddy.
What? This is just because?
Look what you've done to me. I was down hard.
You're family to me, Al. I wasn't even an option to say no once you gave me a chance. You were there giving me second, third, fourth chances. That's who you are. I feel like only through your giving to me did I receive anything. And if anything, it's a reflection of who you are. So yes, 1,000 times yes, I'll be the godfather. Of course.
Nice. Nice. I just have one thing I'd like you to do before then.
Anything, name it.
It's just real small.
Ask for the moon and I'll give it to you.
Yeah. There is another empanada company in Germany, Francois Empanadas. I want you to take them out.
Like to a business lunch that I can expense?
No, I want you to get rid of them.
Oh.
How do you think we got so big, James? It's not just luck. Remember Cindy's empanadas in the corner? Where's Cindy's?
I mean, I know you absorbed her into your family, but that's because I thought you started dating and fell in love and she didn't have time to run an empanada cart.
James, I believe in you. Okay.
This is a lot.
It is a lot, but you're a lot, my friend. You are a lot.
Am I allowed to slowly fall in love with Francois over the course of years and then
Yes.
take his food cart down just like you did with Sydney?
Yes, you can do it. We expand through love.
I can do that. Even if I have to fake it at first. Francois, is he French? Did he expand into Germany?
He is French. Yeah, originally Scottish, then through England, then through France. He just literally hiked his way down there.
I've heard that French is the language of love.
It is.
Are you afraid he might absorb me instead of the other way around?
You're strong. And ultimately, you'll get to the point where you both absorb each other. You're going to be the German empanada king.
I just worry I'll let you down. I mean, I'm just so influenced by positive reinforcement. You know this.
You really are. It's amazing.
I'll do this. I'll do this for you. And
okay.
Are you going to just rest on your laurels here as the Golden Empanada winner of San Francisco?
Well, I feel like I can. I feel like I can finally take some time. Relax, enjoy being a father.
I imagine you're going to be really great at that.
Thank you.
I didn't know how to throw a baseball and play a catch till I met you, and you're just so good at that. It's natural.
Well, I can't wait to teach little James. Oh, I let. Yeah.
Oh God, that's like three gifts. I don't need anything for my birthday for like the next 10 years.
Well, it's too late because I think you're going to enjoy this Porsche right here.
Shut up. No.
Yeah.
No.
It's yours.
Oh, what?
Yeah, we're shipping it over to Germany.
Do they even drive on the same side of the road? I don't even know.
It doesn't matter. You get out of here. Your plane leaves in 45 minutes. There's your ticket.
Wow. Oh, L. Business class?
Yeah, buddy.
I will make you proud.
I know.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Cousin Al! Oh my God, it is so good to see you. You never come to these family reunions.
I'm so excited to be here, Elizabeth. Look at you. You look fantastic.
Thank you. I quit my job, and so I'm not stressed all the time. And
you're not a vet anymore?
No. I just was like, sorry, animals, you gotta have someone else take care of you now. It's so good not to have just like dogs screaming at me all day, and like their owners too.
Wow. Elizabeth, I gotta say, I'm pretty surprised. You've been saying you wanted to be a vet since you were like 3.
I know. It was a big change, but it was what I had to do for me.
Wow. Well,
Just like, the empanadas, that's your calling, right?
Man, since I was an infant.
Yeah. Always made the best empanadas. Don't tell Uncle Tim. Yours are the better empanadas.
Come on. Well, that's a huge compliment. Tim is like, oh man, we were raised on those things.
I know.
Right?
I mean, he's like a Michelin star chef, but like yours are better.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I gotta. So what are you gonna do now? Like you worked for like 15 years as a vet.
Yeah. Just I haven't quite figured that out yet.
Does it have anything to do with the costume you're wearing?
Oh, yeah. I got hired by this vet vitamin company to be an influencer, and one of the things is I have to do it in like even when cameras aren't on. I have to just be wearing this puppy costume. I have to figure something out. And honestly, though, I do have to say, it wasn't exactly my choice to quit my job as a vet. I might have gotten like the vet version of disbarred.
Wow, Elizabeth, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, but it's okay. It's okay. More about you. More about you, Cindy, little James.
Little James is doing great. He's like 6.5 months now.
Wow.
Yeah. You're
Is he
you're
like
trying.
walking and talking? How does he feel about dogs?
Well, so far he seems to respond to them. He's not walking yet. He's 6.5 months. I mean,
I don't know about babies. I was a vet.
yeah. I mean, me neither, barely. I mean, Cindy does most of it. I gotta be honest. You're dressed as a puppy.
Yeah, I am. A Shiba Inu, actually. They're
A
very
Shiba
fun.
Inu.
You think it would have been like a golden or a beagle, but yeah, they were like, Shibas are very hot right now. Periodically, I have to go get stuck in a hedge because that's something that Shiba Inus do all the time. I don't know why.
The breed gets stuck in hedges?
Yeah.
Hey, Elizabeth, I gotta be honest. I mean, we've been tight all our lives.
Yeah.
This feels really out of the blue. And
Yeah.
what this Bard, that doesn't even sound like you. You've been a straight A student all your life. You've
I
always
know.
been in the lines, Elizabeth.
That's true. The one time I decided to go outside the lines.
One time.
And yeah, I got sued and I got
What, Elizabeth? What?
I might have put down the wrong pet. But I can't talk about that legally because of like legal things. And that would also ruin my endorsement deal. So here I am.
You're saying a lot of things right now, Elizabeth. You put down the wrong pet.
Yeah, I can't talk about it.
Well, we're already talking about it. Look, we've got like a 50-foot radius.
Okay, fine.
I'm not wired.
Okay, fine. Yeah, they mixed up the paperwork. And so when I went to treat a dog, it was a Shiba Inu, actually.
Wow.
I'm wearing this. Or I should have treated it for some stomach issues. But instead they mixed up the paperwork with another Shiba Inu that had a terminal disease. And in my defense, the dogs had the same name and their owners had the same last name. I mean, it was Johnson. I should have done some more checks.
Right. That's pretty common. Oh, Elizabeth, I'm a little flabbergasted.
But I hope that doesn't change your opinion of me. I still really care about you and about animals.
Look. This is how much I care about you. Hold on. Here. Look, it's our new puppy. Yeah, I know. His name is Clarence. I trust you, Elizabeth. I believe in you. I always have.
Does Clarence need some vitamins? Because I could get you a discount.
You don't need to give him anything at all. Actually, he's doing okay. But I totally...
Here you go.
Oh, thank you.
He's so sweet.
Cute, right?
Yeah. You're doing a great job. You're a great papa. You're a great dog papa.
Oh, thanks. Elizabeth, you still get the house, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, they can't legally take that away from me yet.
Look. I know you're super proud. Here's $300.
No.
I insist.
Fine. I'm fine. I did very well. I had a great practice before, Shiba Gate.
Okay.
I'm fine.
Well, maybe this is an opportunity now to travel like you've always wanted to.
Yes. Become one of those travel bloggers, those basic women who just wear really bad outfits for travel.
You've already got one.
They look really cute. Yeah, this can be my shtick. Puppy goes abroad.
What? That's actually a pretty cool idea.
Really? You think so?
A puppy that travels around the world and takes pictures and videos of what it's doing? Are you kidding me?
But I would be the puppy, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. I have a new life plan.
Wow. Okay. Well, I got to tell you, I mean, I got to go. It's my I got to look after James this afternoon,
Oh,
but call me tonight, okay?
okay. I'm really glad you came because you never come to these things. I know they're
I
a little
know.
silly, but it's good to see you.
It's great to see you. Hey,
Uh,
Elizabeth,
yeah.
you've got
Yeah.
this, right?
Thank you, Al. And you are doing a great job.
One last smooch. All right.
Oh my god, I miss speaking of that. But here, there you go. I'm gonna be a travel blogger now.
All right, Elizabeth. Well, I'll talk to you tonight then.
I'll talk to you tonight. Bye.
Can't wait to hear. Bye-bye.
Oh my God. Dr. Elizabeth, is that you?
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, I mean, used to be doctor. Oh, it's so good to see you. Oh, would you care to join me? I'm dining alone in this bistro.
I would love to. I would love to, Sarita. It would be my pleasure. It's been a really long time since I feel like I don't see anyone anymore. I've been traveling the world and
I don't think I ever had the chance to thank you for what you did, but thank you. Do you remember that little mix-up that day when?
the one that irrevocably changed my life. Yeah.
Yes. And it irrevocably changed mine. My dog was the one that was sick and that was supposed to be put down, but you didn't put my dog down. You put that other dog down. And it made me realize that you never can decide when you're leaving. It's not our choice. And in that moment, I quit everything. I spent as much time as I could with my sweet little pup. He's still alive. Did you know?
What?
Yes.
Wow.
It's been 5 years.
I guess I was a better vet than I thought. I'm so proud and happy for you, Sarita, that
Thank you.
really just, I can't believe Pup is still around.
I mean, he's outlasted my marriage, my career. I mean,
wow.
Yeah. I mean, Carl is gone.
Good riddance.
Did you never like Carl?
Well, I mean, you would bring him. I mean, we saw Pup so frequently.
He was a sick one. Yes.
Yes. And so the times that Carl did bring him in, I was always like, ugh, where's Sarita? She's so much better.
Oh,
a better dog parent, a better person. You know, Carl once yelled at one of my receptionists for, nothing they did wrong. He was just having a bad day and he was so grouchy.
I don't actually even want to talk about Carl. That's history. He's, Good. It's about now. I mean, you and I drinking in a bistro, just living our best lives. Oh, it's so nice to have a friend.
It is. I'm glad to know that we can be friends after all this time. And I lost a lot of friends when that happened. And it's good to know who the real ones are,
If people don't know how to forgive you for a mistake, that's honestly their loss. That's what I always say.
Man, you are so self-actualized. Like, you should make a business about this, and you would have so many followers because everyone would want to learn from you.
Oh, but then I would lose that energy that I dedicate to myself. I mean, I've learned a lot from Pup Pup. I mean, really, truly, Pup Pup should be the guru of all things. I mean, he's showing me every day how to live my best life.
I would follow him to the edge of the desert.
One time I did. It got weird. True. Oh, but Elizabeth, to us.
To us.
To friends.
To friends.
Long lost and new found.
Yes. And to
yeah,
Pup.
And to Pup Pup. Yes. And to traveling alone and not being weird about it.
Yes. Even when you're in a dog costume, because you're contractually obligated to be at all times.
Honestly, that's the only reason I recognized you. If you took it off, I don't know if I know what you look like underneath that costume.
You know, honestly, I don't know what I look like either. It's just like, this Shiba costume has just become part of my body.
Have you ever thought of just taking it off for a little bit?
At this point, I'm afraid to. Like, who am I without the Shiba costume? Can I travel? Can I have my own thoughts? Honestly, I don't know.
Oh. I think you should start following Pup Pup's Instagram. He might help you find who you are.
Why wasn't I already following him?
It's truly.
Done. Wow.
I mean, the inspiration. Yeah.
Dang.
I mean,
I'm gonna do it.
You're gonna take it off? Oh, okay. I support you. Oh my goodness.
I have hair.
Oh, this is weird.
This is not weird.
This is very weird. This is.
I'm gonna put it back up.
Okay, yeah, that was a good start.
Bits and bits. Whew. I feel like I was a child who ran out into the street, but you know what? You were there with a leash to pull me back.
That's what I do. Oh, I want you to be able to take it off, but I'm not comfortable with you taking it off.
I'm not comfortable with this either.
And I'm embarrassed that I'm even making this about me, to be honest.
It's okay. You deserve it. Because
I deserve
to make everything about you, is what I'm saying. I hope that doesn't sound like a backhanded compliment.
Is that how we all should live?
Yes. Actually, no, not at all. But you being Pup Pup's mom, you deserve it.
Oh.
Because of the work that you have done. That's why you deserve it. The rest of us don't.
Well, I think that's not true. All of us deserve it.
Well, I have to go live my Shiba life, but I cheers to you.
To dogs drinking.
I'm so sorry to bother you. I never do this, but are you Sarita?
Yes, would you like an autograph?
Oh, no. I was in your class. You were the TA in my Lit 101 class, and oh my gosh, how wild to run into you here. Do you remember me, right?
I remember the class. Yes. Used to sit right in the front.
Yes, I did. I wanted to get the most out of it. Yes. Stephanie. Yes.
Stephanie. Oh, yes. I just remember by last names.
Oh, McCoy.
Yes, Stephanie. Yes, Stephanie McCoy. Of course I remember you. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Are you
remember me? Sort of.
You must be a famous writer now.
I was going to ask you the same question. I am not. I teach English, but how many books have you published?
Oh, at this point, I have published 3 books that have been bestsellers.
Oh my God.
And then I actually helped my dog publish a book, which has surpassed all of my sales. Uh,
Oh, is that Pup Pup's Guide to Life?
Yes.
Oh, gosh,
it's a big deal. Everyone's like obsessed with Pup Pup, and I understand, and it doesn't hurt my feelings at all.
I think I would have figured out it was you if you put your name on that book, but it was just Pup Pup. That makes so much sense. Oh my God.
I mean, I did, to be very honest with you, I tried, and he started to growl, and so I knew that wasn't fine. And he's almost died a couple of times, so
Right.
you're not going to fight a dog who's a miracle, really.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I haven't read any of the other books. My students love Pup Pup's Guide to Life. They don't really love murder mysteries. They're a little brutal for fifth graders, but I'll check them out, I guess.
That's fair. Oh, but it's so good to see you. What are you doing here?
Oh, I'm on my way to my future in-laws' house.
Congratulations. Oh my goodness. Oh, I was married once and then divorced.
I have so embarrassing, but I have thought about you over the years and just like wondered, long story short, would you be my maid of honor? I love you so much. I've thought about you for years. I've thought about like how accomplished you were, how the occasional eye contact in class would just like make my whole body warm. And I don't have a lot of friends. Would you believe it?
I mean, a little bit, I would believe it. But Sarah, you want me to be your maid of honor, like me, and Pup Pup can stay at home and not come to the wedding at all?
Well, the thing is, I foster a lot of dogs. My house is a mess, but like I'm good on ring bearers, ring dogs, and flower dogs, and the rest of my bridal party so far are dogs. But I thought a person who is who I want to be, or who always has been, I think.
I would love to. And just to be clear, I do not want to bring Pup Pup. I have not done very much without him in so long. And so to not have to compete with that dog would be amazing. I would happily, I will wear any dress that you want, Sarah.
Stephanie, but yeah. Right. Well, I compete. Like, does Pup Pup plays a lot of sports or
what? We have a rivalry. He's just better at me than a lot of things. I told you I was married and that ended in a divorce, and actually Pup Pup broke us up. Carl loved Pup Pup more.
Oh.
So, but I still take care of Pup Pup, and I write his books, and I can't put my name on them because he growls at me, and I just, I can't believe you're asking me to be your maid of honor. I'm so excited.
Into you in the train station, my maid of honor would have been a schnauzer. It sounds like Pup Pup's kind of a dick.
I agree.
Oh, okay, good. I don't like when people insult my dogs, but
he's a miracle dog, and I feel like nothing can bring him down. So a little insult really isn't going to do anything.
Oh,
I don't know what to do. He won't. He's been around for 23 years. That's a very long time for a dog.
Sarita, maybe you don't have to do anything. Maybe you just get to wait it out a little bit. Keep cashing in that Pup Pup money, and I mean, Oh, this is a terrible start. I should have just asked about what your favorite colors are. I don't really have a preference for the wedding. I mostly just wear black and white.
Oh, it's fine. I'm so excited. To be part of your day. Oh, tell me what you dream of for your wedding.
Oh, you know, my fiance is kind of in charge of most of it. I mean, we're gonna have brats, and well, all of our families will be there.
You don't have a say in what you're doing?
Oh, I just don't have much of a preference. I mean, it just seems like I don't know. I'm gonna show up probably. So,
Sarah McCoy, may I be so bold as
it's Stephanie, but yeah, we know each other so well.
I only remember the last names, and I'm so sorry, but this speaks to why I should not maybe be your bridesmaid, but I do think that
maid of honor, but yeah.
Oh, true. All of this continues to make my point. I don't think that you have the right people in your life, and you might be marrying your own pup.
Oh well, the most of the bridal party are dogs, but the groom is a human man.
Stephanie, figuratively, I mean.
Oh.
That's how it started with me and Pup. He was so sweet and so cute, and I was like, oh, you can have anything you want. And then soon I couldn't have anything. I just want you not to make the mistakes I've made.
See, Sarita, this is why you'd be a perfect maid of honor. You just know so many things. Can't wait.
I can't wait either, Sonia. I'm going to start planning.
It's Stephanie.
Ms. McCoy, my mom's not here. Can I wait in your room?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
You're doing okay today? You all right?
Yeah, I'm having a good one. I'm having a real good day.
I can tell.
Yeah. You don't have very many pictures up.
Well, I started at this school this year, so I had some, but I had to leave them at my last school.
Me too.
You had to leave pictures at your last school?
No, not that part. Only that this is my first year, but not in the picture part because I don't have a classroom.
Right. Wouldn't that be wild if teachers went around and students just had their own classrooms?
Oh, that'd be so great. That'd be so good. Then I could have all my stuff in the room, and then I could say, teacher, choose a seat. And I'd have so many chairs that you could choose from. And then the teacher would have to choose where they wanted to sit.
Or you could assign seats.
Yeah. I could say, Miss McCoy, you're in the back today.
And I'd say, no, I'm just in the front.
Yeah, I say, Miss McCoy, don't talk back, because this is my classroom and look at my pictures.
Now, if you were teaching the class, because if I'm sitting in the back, you're teaching the class, what would we learn? Would we learn history, science, math, English?
I'd still be the student. The teachers would just rotate in. So
right.
you'd have to teach me from the back of the class. So in retrospect, I would probably see you in the front because I do not have good eyes.
Right. Yes, I saw that in your account.
Yeah, I put it in because I feel like, sometimes the teachers and the administrators have more say over what you know about me than I do. And I have important things to tell you, like the thing about my eyesight.
Okay, well, I got my pen. Let's go. We can go back and forth.
Oh, I love it. Oh,
You
it's
say
like
something about you,
a.
I say something about me.
And then can we do a questions round?
We'll do a questions round. Excellent. And your mom will just be a couple of minutes, right? Just a couple minutes.
I don't know because I'm not allowed to have a cell phone yet.
Okay.
So I have no mode of communication. There's no way for us to know when she's coming.
Well, you know, hopefully the office will call up or
Yeah, they might.
something.
But
okay.
There's something. Okay.
Okay. So one thing about you, one thing about me.
Okay. Oh shoot. Oh, this is hard. Only one thing.
Okay, well, I love soccer.
Oh, not me, but I that's cool.
Okay, great.
Very cool
Mhm.
and really surprising, Miss McCoy, because when I think of literature, which is the only thing we ever get to talk about in here,
Right.
I very rarely think of soccer. So that's a really good fact because it was a surprise to me as well.
Well, I don't know if you know this, but teachers do other things when we're not in school. Yeah.
That makes sense because students as well do other things.
Really?
Yeah, I often go for walks, and that's outside of school on my own.
There's a thing about you. You love walks by yourself.
I do go on them.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good round. Good
Uh-huh.
round. Question round.
Okay, I'm ready. Okay. Keep it appropriate, school appropriate.
Oh, I would never, Miss McCoy, I would never ask an inappropriate question. And if I did, I would appreciate you telling me.
Right. No problem. Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. Miss McCoy, the picture on your desk, who is it of? Who's in that picture?
Oh,
it's the only one in here.
That is my fiance. I couldn't get it. His name's Brian. I couldn't get him to look at the camera. He did not feel like it that day. But he's got a striking jawline, doesn't he?
You can only see like the side of it. It's a very artistic picture. Did you take that, Miss McCoy?
I did. That's I was like, Brian, and he just wouldn't look. He was very into the game we were watching, and so that's the shot I got. That's him.
Was it a soccer game?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, he loves soccer, so therefore I love soccer.
Oh.
Okay, question round for you. What is the biggest difference between your old school and this school that you've noticed?
The walls are colored differently. I don't have a locker here, which is a little bit of a frustration.
We are working on that, yes.
Anybody yet, and that's really not fun.
Oh, honey, it's November. You haven't talked to anybody yet? Not even your group buddy, not even Melinda?
I don't really know how.
Okay. Did you talk to people at your other school?
Yeah, I had my best friend Alice. And we were in every class together and our lockers were right next to each other. So it was quite convenient, but it's hard. It's really hard here. I don't know. I mean, do you have friends here?
I have colleagues. Not so much here or anywhere, but I have been told that if you are just nearby for long enough, then someone will eventually notice that you're standing there or sitting there, and they'll start to talk to you.
I like that. If you're nearby for long enough, you're a friend of mine.
Yeah, a proximity friendship. To use a vocab word, proximity.
Oh, proximity. That's the space between. I listen.
I know.
Ms. McCoy, if you want to be my colleague, I would love it.
Oh, I can't be your colleague because that's people who work together. I know we haven't done that word yet. But we can be appropriate friends. Do you want to be appropriate friends?
Yeah, I don't know any other kind, so that works for me.
Well, I just mean that there are limits because I'm your teacher. That sounds really great.
We shouldn't go drinking together.
Except for water. All right. Well, it looks like your mom is here. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, bye, Miss McCoy.
Hey, I couldn't help notice my proximity to you.
Hi, Charles. That's the closest between us.
Yes, I noticed that I was very close to you, and while I was standing close to you, that I noticed you were also very smart.
Oh, thanks. I'm like a normal level.
To me, you are very smart. You know so many answers to so many things. You know, like words. I heard you say proximity, and I went to look it up so I could use it whilst I was in proximity to you.
Whoa, nice application. Nice application of knowledge. That's like, knowing something is one level, and knowing how to apply it. Wow, Charlie, you're really good job, man.
Thank you very much. I would like to say that my friends call me Chuck.
Oh, cool. That's nice.
So that what I would like to offer as a possibility for you, if you choose, you may also call me Chuck.
Okay, Chuck. Oh, you can call me, oh, I don't have a nickname.
We could make one.
Oh, great idea. Yeah, because I know what it is, and then you can apply it.
Yeah, okay. Just tell me and I will call you whatever you want to be called.
Oh, I don't know. How about, oh, I gotta think of a good one. This is my one opportunity for a nickname. I don't want to blow it. How about, airplane.
Oh, I would.
No, that or something like it. No.
I would call you airplane if you wanted, but I would also call you anything that flies, like.
Yeah.
Like, what about sparrow? Because you are graceful like a sparrow.
I'm super tiny. Oh, Chuck. That's the one. Call me Sparrow.
Okay, Sparrow.
And that reminds me of the Hunger Games as well, which is one of my favorite books.
Oh. I do not understand that reference, but I will read that book. I have heard it is good.
Oh, Chuck, I really feel like you'll love it. It's about a strong, independent young lady who knows how to use bows and arrows, and there's something about birds.
Sparrow, oh, that sounds like it's about you, except I don't know if you know how to use bows and arrows.
Not yet, because my parents will not let me have them.
Oh.
But that's actually a good thing, because I'm not terribly dexterous.
I have some lawn darts.
No way, at your house?
At my house, you could. It's kind of like bows and arrows. They're like. It's not really like bows and arrows, but it's.
Oh, it's basically what you do before you. It's like the graduation to bows and arrows. You got to do lawn darts first, I think.
The precursor, if you will.
Precursor. Chuck, you're really smart, and I'm not joking.
Thank you, Sparrow. That would have been very sad if you were joking. I would have reacted poorly to that.
I don't do mean jokes on purpose.
That's
just something you gotta know about me.
Because you have a gentle heart like a sparrow.
Exactly. And weak arms.
Yeah. Oh, well then so then lawn darts would be very good because it would provide some upper body strength training.
Exactly. Chuck, I noticed that you often play sports during our breaks.
I do. I play like basketball with a tiny little Nerf ball, and
I've seen that, and I think you're very good. And I know it's a small soft ball, but you'd make a lot of shots.
I didn't even notice that you noticed that I was doing that.
Oh yeah, I'm a very good observer because I got eyes.
You got eyes. I got eyes. We have a lot in common.
I know, I've been noticing that.
We both like words. We both
Yeah.
have eyes.
We're both. We both have nicknames.
Nicknames,
now.
right? Chuck and Sparrow.
Yeah. You know, Chuck, I hope that you're not disappointed. But you're actually my first friend here, and no pressure.
I'm not disappointed. I'm honored that you would allow me to be your first friend.
Me, and I'm honored as well.
Well, now I feel silly for not having closer proximity to you sooner.
Well, you know, we're near friends now, and so maybe it was even worth the wait, because if you hadn't waited, I would not have known. I wouldn't have seen you play sports, and so we would not have had anything to talk about.
That is true, and we'd have been such different people back then.
I know, and it's like you grow so much at this time in your life, and so who knows where we'll be in December, even.
That's true. Hopefully, we will be playing lawn darts.
I'd love that.
At my house. Okay.
That'd be so cool. That'd be so cool because my mom doesn't love when I'm home, and so I would love to come play sports with you. And if you would like, I could meet your family. I'm really good with parents.
That would be a prerequisite for you to play.
That's a good use of that word.
I know. I studied so many big words.
You're really impressive.
Thank you. So, if you would like to meet my parents, and then we can play lawn darts, and then maybe we can have a snack.
Oh my God, always eating. It's like my thing.
We can both do our things together.
Yeah, lawn darts and snacks. It's like, could you imagine a better day?
No. So
I'll be seeing you, Chuck.
Okay, Sparrow, friend. I can't hear you. What? I still can't hear you.
Oh, Chucky, I don't know how you can't hear me. Chucky, come on, let's go home. I'm here to pick you up today. Let's go home.
Okay, I was just pretending I couldn't hear you. I'm sorry.
You're so silly. You're so silly.
I was talking to a new friend.
Tell me about, at school you met a new friend today? Tell me about it.
Well, she's very nice. Her name is Sparrow, and we are going to play lawn darts and have snacks. So I would very much like for you to meet her so that we could have time together.
I love that idea. I love it. Can she come over tonight? Do you think we can make meatloaf?
You would make meatloaf together?
I'll make your favorite special meatloaf. the one that you love so much with the green bean side. I know most people don't like green beans, but you just love them because you're my little Chucky boy.
I love green beans and meatloaf, and we can make it together.
Yes, of course we can. We always cook together. That's why you're my favorite boy. You're my little Chuckles.
Thanks, Mama. You're my favorite. You're my favorite, Mama.
Yeah, I'm gonna pinch your cheeks real quick.
Oh, I don't. People are still around.
Oh, so how was your day? You met a new friend. Tell me about her.
I already told you. I don't want to just talk about my day. She's very special, and her name is Sparrow, and we're gonna play lawn darts and have snacks and make meatloaf. But I want to know about you. Thank you for picking me up.
Oh, well, what do you want to know about me? You know everything about me. We love cooking together, and we wait till Dad comes home at night to play board games. You know this. Come on.
I know, it feels like we never talk anymore.
Talk about what? What do you mean talk about? What do you want to talk about? Do you have something on your mind specifically?
I need to talk about how so noisy at the school.
Noisy. Yeah. Roll up your window.
Okay.
I guess we should probably start heading home.
Yes. On the way home, can we get frozen yogurt?
Of course we can. Of course, it's your big day. You've got a new friend.
Oh, man, if I knew that making friends meant you got yogurt, I would have made a friend a long time ago.
Well, I know how hard you've been trying, and we're in a new place, and it's hard to meet new friends. I understand. So let's go get frozen yogurt for sure. Yeah.
Okay. I used to think I wish that we didn't move, but now I think it maybe is okay.
Good. I'm glad that you and your counselor have been talking about it, and you've been talking through your feelings. Tell me more. How's that been going?
I am much less angry about the move. I feel okay.
Okay. Yep.
I still do not understand why we moved.
Why we moved? Yeah, I know it's hard. We had to come here for Dad's new job. You know that he had to get that promotion, and it's a big deal for him.
Okay. And you're okay with it?
Not always, no. But
see, these are things you need to tell me. Tell me more.
I don't want to worry you, honey. You're my little Chuckles, and I don't want to worry you about things like this. It's just not for you to take on at such a young age.
But I can sense it. I see it. So if you just tell me, then I'm not just left in the dark.
Well, I love when we play our board games at night, but you know that he doesn't come home on time all the time. So we're not always there to play it. And I truly, it's San Diego's a big city. It's hard to get through the city faster than he can, and I understand he's trying, but I just care about you. You're my boy.
Share how that makes you feel.
Well, I mean, how I feel about you. I love you.
I know. But share how it makes you feel to be in a new city and feel lost, and maybe about Dad coming home late and things like this. Share how that makes you feel.
It's just part of being an adult, honey. Like you have to feel happy at times when you have a beautiful son like you, my Chucky boy, and then you have to also be sad sometimes. But sometimes you can't show that to your kids. I have to do that alone sometimes.
You do not need to put up a facade for me.
I have to protect you, honey. You're my only little baby boy, and I just have to make sure you're protected at all times.
But you cannot protect yourself from your own emotions. These are things I've learned that you should know.
This is why I don't like this, is because now you're bringing up all these emotions that I've been hiding, and I don't know if I want to share these with you right now.
Well, you will need to share them sometime. I just need you to know, the sooner you accept your emotions, the sooner you can manage them.
Yeah, I guess that's true. That's what you've been telling me, and I have friends that I'm starting to meet here, and they say that I have to get better at learning to feel my emotions more freely, just feel it, right? And just share and talk. And I think that I've just put all my energy into just making you the best Chucky that I can.
And I will say, although I appreciate the gesture, it may feel suffocating at times. So I would encourage you to put the same effort into your own emotions.
Okay. Well, tell me, like, what do you think is there any ideas you have of what hobbies I could be doing, maybe to try to figure out who I am a little bit more right now, because I'm so lost in where I'm at?
Yes, I believe you could try some art therapy, where you can use my colors if you want.
Yeah.
I have some construction paper, and we could make a collage together with some magazines also, and then we could.
That idea.
So, okay, when we get home after the yogurt, I will.
Of course, after yogurt, I pulled over for a second. I just forgot all about the yogurt. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Thank you for pulling over and not driving while you're processing.
I get a lot of tickets. I've learned.
We need to learn from our behavior, otherwise we might repeat that behavior.
That's all right.
And so we can make a collage of different people experiencing different emotions and things that we like or don't like, and then we can write the emotions we're feeling next to those pictures.
That's a great idea, sweetie. You're my favorite, and you're so smart, and I'm so excited for you to have friends here in this new city of San Diego. It's sunny.
I'm excited. We're here.
Yep, we're here.
I will go in and get us the yogurt.
You know what I like, so go ahead.
I do.
I love you.
Love you.
Oh, I have such a great son. He's so amazing.
Hey, neighbor.
Oh, hi. Hi, Susie. How are you?
Good. I've got a new business idea. I'm really excited about it.
Okay, tell me more. Tell me more. I love your ideas.
So this would actually be perfect for you. I am gonna come up with a line of conversation hearts.
Okay, I already love it.
For every kind of emotion.
Oh my gosh, every kind of emotion. Oh, I love it.
So,
Keep telling me more about it. It's a great idea. I'm on board.
Like if you're feeling sad, I have a whole line of hearts for sad people.
Yeah.
If you want to break up with someone, then, a whole other line of conversation hearts for that.
Yeah.
Because everyone loves getting candy.
They love getting candy. It's a great idea. You're going to make so much money. And I've been looking for a new hobby to be a part of. So I am so excited to be a part of that.
Yeah, you're welcome to join. I mean, it's like I always say, if you have a bad idea, you can always come up with more ideas.
You always have good sayings like that.
Yeah.
You have a bad idea, just come up with more, because you're going to run into a good one after who knows how many, but you're going to find one.
Right. I mean, this may be the 50th business I've tried to start, but
I think it's 53, actually. Yeah. I've been keeping count for you.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You're a rock star. Keep going. You've got great stuff.
I know. And I feel like this one is really going to be a winner.
I feel it too. Everybody loves hearts and they love conversation starters. So.
Yeah. So, I mean, how's your son doing?
Oh, my little Chuckles. He's so great. I just adore him. You know how much I swoon about him and how he met a new friend today.
That's amazing.
Yeah. You know how hard it's been in the move and trying to find just friends in general for me and for him. It's a big school that he goes to, and he's very shy.
Oh, I'm sure he's gonna be, you know, hanging out with so many friends by the end of the year.
Yeah, I think he will too. Once people know him, I mean, how could they not love him? He's my chuckle boy. I mean, he's so cute.
Yeah, such a cute little kid, that one.
Yeah. Oh, hey, I've got an idea. Maybe we can start testing out your new line with the kids, since he's trying to win new friends.
Yeah. I think that's a great idea. We might have to alter the ones that I already created just a little bit, because I don't know if they're kid appropriate.
Oh, they're not age appropriate. I see where you're going. Okay.
Like, that's another great idea to add to the collection of conversation hearts.
Well, you've got to have like middle-age hearts and lower age hearts and older people's hearts, all ages. We have to have all ages.
Because hearts are for everyone.
Everyone has a heart. You're right.
Yeah. And everyone loves candy. So
Everyone loves candy. What kinds of candies are you thinking? Is it just going to be just tons of heart candies, or what else? What are you thinking?
yeah, like just, the classic conversation heart.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, love it.
Those like wafers that everyone loves,
So good. Mm-hmm.
And just, gonna have them for all different types of occasions.
Yes.
Even
we could have it for Valentine's Day.
Yeah,
Perfect.
Valentine's Day, Christmas. There's a Hanukkah version.
Ooh.
Just every occasion, because I feel like hearts are just appropriate all year round.
I know, you're right. What about a 4th of July one where we can set it on fire and fireworks come out?
Yeah, exactly. And they can be red, white, and blue hearts.
Oh, love it. So good. You're so smart.
I know. I don't know why I didn't think of this idea sooner.
It's like you said, if you come up with bad ideas, you just keep coming up with them, and maybe the 53rd is the charm.
Exactly. I mean, that's why, like, you should just never give up on your dreams.
Yes.
Or your ideas.
Never give up on your dreams or your ideas.
One of these days, something is gonna stick.
Right. And you can make candies that stick. We could have ones that stick to stuff, so you could put it somewhere on the wall or something.
Oh, yeah. That is a great idea.
Why have we not worked together more on these ideas?
Like those hands that you would get from the vending machines that would just stick to the wall.
Yes. And then people can just lick them off the walls.
Genius. It's like a candy hand that sticks to the wall when you throw it.
That sounds so delicious. I can't wait to try one.
Oh my gosh. I really like this creative wave that we're going on.
Yeah. We definitely, and we can try it out with the kids first, because obviously they'll try anything,
Right. I'm so glad you moved to Maple Street.
Maple Street is so great. I wish you lived right next door, but I mean, 2 doors down is fine, because we can still be friends, right?
Of course. I mean, it's like I always say, the more friends you have, the merrier.
The merrier you end up.
Exactly.
Yep. You say that all the time. The more friends you have, the more merrier you end up. You say that like at least twice a day. And that's what I love. It's so happy.
And like the more friends you have, the more ideas you have, the more people you can share your ideas with. It's just like a world of creativity.
I agree. you just need to run with this amazing idea. I'm so excited for you, and I just want you to know that I'm here for you. I'll do whatever I can to help, and if you need help, I just need friends and I need stuff to do right now. So I'm here for you.
Well, come on board the business train, partner.
I will.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun time.
I'll talk to you soon. Keep in touch and let me know more about that, okay?
Okay.
Bye.
Listen, everybody. Hey, Gina, you can turn off your camera for a moment because we need to take a little break and reset the live stream, okay? That's what we're doing right now. You have hung in there. You have been watching great comedy. You have been enjoying the love and the talent of improvisers across the world. And you're ready to sit back and donate every last dime to Curious Comedy Theater through the donation button on your Facebook page or on our website, all right? Look, we're going to reset this live stream. Stay with us. Come back for amazing comedy from Portland, Oregon, Toronto, Chicago. It's coming at you. Here we go.